Hey everyone, Tyler here from Camp Kitchen, and I'm up in the beautiful Haliburton Forest with my good friend Ben Beauchamp. We are staying here for a couple nights. We're going to set up the hot tent and we're going to do a lot of ice fishing, hopefully cook up some fish, catch some of those elusive Haliburton gold lake trout. That's what we're targeting this weekend. And interesting weather. We're supposed to get a whole lot of rain over the next couple days, which poses a lot of challenges for the hot tent. So it'll be a really good late winter, early spring trip, and hopefully we don't get too much water in the bottom of the tent. So, yeah.
Practicing the canoe paddling.
This tent's a perfect square, right?
Yep.
That was our good friend Ryan. He dropped by. He works for the Haliburton Forest, and he dropped us off 4 bags of firewood to keep us warm so we have more time to fish this weekend. It's more about being dry, and that's the beauty of having the hot tent in the shoulder season, I think, is even if you don't need to stay warm, you need to stay dry. Okay, we got camp mostly set up. We're gonna see if we can catch the evening bite. Yeah.
I also just feel like if there's like a stinky minnow just floating, you know, in the water, like why wouldn't, like if it's just even just still, like why wouldn't a trout want that?
Yeah. Okay, we've tried a couple holes and we give up. We're not going to fish anymore. No, I'm just kidding. We're on our second set of holes now, and the sun's starting to go down, and it's real pretty. So yeah, we're gonna probably fish until it goes right down and then head back to camp and make a not fish dinner.
No, we're having fish dinner tonight.
Fishing's so fun. It's like literally the best feeling, like once you get like everything kind of set up.
Yeah. I think should only be second to that first bite of food.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it's a camp kitchen freeze-dried meal.
We got the tent all situated and it's getting nice and warm in here. The thermometer says 31 degrees up near the top. So yeah, we're stripping some layers back because it's getting nice and toasty. We are very excited. We are going to cook up a meal. And I think we're both having the same thing. We're going to have the pulled pork burrito bowl. Pretty sweet to be able to pour some boiling water into a bag and have a beautiful meal. Testing out my cozy that I made for our meals. Got a little spoon holder. See? So you don't have to set your spoon down in the dirt. It's brilliant.
That actually is brilliant.
It's brilliant.
I didn't get the concept at first, but that actually is.
This is the first time that I have had this meal in the backcountry. Which sounds funny because I make a lot of these meals. I haven't been camping a whole lot in the past little bit.
You've been cooking.
I've been cooking. That's good. There's like so much, like the meat to rice ratio is, there's a lot of smoked pork.
Yeah.
That was really good. Ben brought some corn tortillas that we threw on the wood stove there and load up and make a little mini burrito.
This is a nice big hot tent that we're in, but with two guys eating pulled pork and bean burritos, it might feel pretty small. What's the verdict, Chef?
No, I really like this meal. It's really bright.
Yeah.
Like the flavors are really bright, and sometimes I feel like camp meals are missing that. Like they're really like rich and deep and heavy, and this has like a lightness and like not overwhelming amount of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not like a huge smoked pulled pork guy. Like I don't, but with the rice in the backcountry, it's like it's real. It hits right. How would you rank this meal?
Out of 10?
There's 7 dinners.
Oh.
1 being the best, 7 being the worst. Where does this one sit?
Man, I'd say this one's like middle of the pack for me. There's no bad ones, but when I think of like the my favorites, the penne bolognese has to sit top 2 for sure. The penne alfredo is amazing too. But then I don't know if I just really like the pastas because I also want to say the beef chili mac.
Yeah. You can like pasta, that's okay.
Yeah. In my I think just my personal preference, I love the shepherd's pie, but it's not my like favorite one of the bunch, which is funny because isn't that like one of your best sellers?
It is one of our best sellers. This is our best seller by far.
The burrito bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's also kind of unique, like no one else is doing this.
Right. We finished up dinner and hung around the wood stove staying warm, stoking the fire. Clear night tonight, so we went out and did some photography outside. I feel like tomorrow is going to be some prep for the rain. See if we can put up a couple tarps. and a whole lot of ice fishing. I'm looking forward to that. Gonna get a good night's sleep for a big day tomorrow. Good morning. We are hanging out in the warmth of the hot tent. Got a fire going this morning. Went down to the lake and got some water. And now we got some bacon on. Bannock and maple syrup. My favorite winter meal to have in a hot tent.
Perfect execution.
This consistency is going to give you that like really biscuity bannock. Like if you added more water, you could make like more of a pancake style.
Yeah.
If you added less water, you could make like more of a loaf of bread. But this is my favorite. It's like that fry bread. Classic fry bread consistency.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right here's good. I cut it this way so that we can both get that like textured crispy.
Oh.
Ready? Steamy goodness.
Oh yeah.
I might have given you a little bit more than half. There you go.
Just a couple.
It's a bouquet.
Yeah.
A bouquet of bacon.
Oh yeah. Good. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Sweet, salty.
Mm. And you hear the crunch.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Yep.
That hits the spot.
Yep.
We're going to clean up from breakfast and probably do some rain prep for later this afternoon when it starts to pour rain. Just so that the canvas tent doesn't completely saturate. We do have enough wood to keep it relatively dry, but we just want to make sure we're not going to be having droplets of water hit our face as we sleep tonight and get our sleeping bags soaked. And then after that, we're going to head down to the lake and see if we can catch a fish.
Can you come my way a little bit? Like, are you missing a lot of coverage on your side?
Nope.
I think
Not there.
I think that's good like that.
Okay. I'll bring you the rope.
Perfect.
Okay, we've got the tarp over a portion of the tent, which should at least keep us dry when we sleep tonight. And we'll keep the stove rocking to keep the rest of the canvas dry-ish. And hopefully that works out good. Yeah, we're gonna go down and start fishing and hopefully hook into a couple of those elusive Haliburton Gold Lakers. Wish us luck.
Feel that light breeze?
Yeah.
It looked like my line was getting a bite.
Oh. We had a couple bites on the first spot, but we're gonna try a bit bigger of a presentation to see if we can get bigger than just a little nibble. And so we're gonna go a bit deeper. Tegan and Andy have come and kidnapped us with snowmobiles and brought us to a lake where they promised there will be fish. They said that there's actually no fish in the first lake we were fishing at, and they're all in this one. So we'll see.
No way! No way! Dude!
I just dropped it down.
Are you kidding me? Look at that!
Ow!
Congrats!
I legit thought I was snagged. I'm like, I can't be snagged.
That is a beautiful fish. Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
They are in here!
There are fish in these lakes.
They promised!
We did it! We both did it! That was both of us!
Caught a beautiful rainbow. And we dispatched him, and we are going to eat him for supper.
And we got one.
An itty bitty one.
There, bites on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, true. Even
Nice
bite.
fish. Thank you.
Well done.
The bite's hot. The bite's hot.
Yeah, where are you? You're just standing there. You get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Yeah, stop filming.
Tegan and Andy just dropped us back off at camp, and we went and got some kindling to get the fire going. We're gonna clean down the trout and start getting dinner ready. And we're both super ecstatic that we get to eat trout tonight. Super grateful. We do not care that it's gonna dump rain all night because we have trout to put in our bellies. Pretty much that's like the vibe right now. So super excited.
Oh yeah. Look how deep that color is.
Mm-hmm. Slippery little guy too.
Beautiful.
So now we can take the rib cages out too. Just kind of start here. And you can just kind of find that. Other than the pin bones, which are in here.
Yeah.
But the only way to get rid of the pin bones is with basically tweezers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a boneless fillet. It's like my preferred way, just unless you're like gonna cook the whole trout over fire, and then you can kind of like peel the bones right out.
Yeah.
Like, but for pan cooking, I find that this is better, especially when you're dredging with flour, because then half of the dredging you're like pulling out with the bones, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So, and then one fillet you're gonna have a bit of that, the fin bones, so you just cut those out. There you go.
And cooking with skin on.
Yeah. I mean, the skin flakes right off anyway, so if you don't like the skin, you can like peel it off.
All right, that trout's about to hit the pan, but I'm so hungry I can't wait. So I'm having a little appetizer. Shouldn't say little. 60 grams of protein in this appetizer. Yeah, chicken rehydrates perfectly.
Yeah.
That's just chicken. That's not.
Yeah.
Check out that chunk of broccoli. Yep. Not gonna focus.
Do you remember how we were talking about if people don't do something, then you kind of think like maybe there's a reason why it doesn't get done? That's one big thing that I think about with the freeze-dried meals. Is like, why aren't more people leaving big chunks of protein and big chunks of broccoli? Like, why don't people do that?
Oh.
Why is it always like veggie dust? Is it really just so that they can do it faster and it saves money?
Yeah.
Because like those textures I find are the things that are missing from food in the backcountry.
That's the soul of it.
Yeah. The trout is all filleted, and now we are going to dredge it in the Red Fife shoreline fish flour. And we're going to fry that up in this morning's bacon fat. And maybe I'll drop a little bit of beef tallow in there, but the fat was already in the pan, so that's what we're going to do. Shake and bake, baby.
They're so overstimulating for people at home. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to go to bed.
I'm going to reheat a freeze-dried meal while we wait for the trout to cook up. And I'm going to have one of my favorite meals. The backcountry breakfast skillet. Breakfast for dinner. Yeah. It is one of my favorites, actually.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Looks so good.
I know. Don't sound too excited.
Little fish nuggets are ready. Focus on the fish nugget. It's burning my fingers.
Just as the rain hits.
Mmm. Look at the look at the steam coming off it, and the drips, and the
The bacon is like crispy.
Yeah. We just got tidied up from dinner, and we were just taking a look at the weather network. The storm is starting to roll in now, and it's looking pretty substantial. There's the precipitation for the next couple of hours. It's basically 9 millimeters per hour for the next 4 hours. Very heavy, I would say. So we're gonna keep the fire warm and I guess just make sure we don't float away. I don't really know what else we can do. We did set up that tarp earlier, which will help, but I have a feeling that the canvas will soak through. We will see. It's the beauties of shoulder season camping.
What a relaxing sound.
Yeah. Good morning. It sounds like it's still raining, but I think it's just droplets falling off of the trees above. It poured rain pretty much all night. And yeah, the tent stayed dry. We had a couple spots where water was like dripping in. Along the zipper, water was dripping in, and then a couple of the guy line loops, there's like little tears just from use. So this tent's pretty old. But yeah, we just like kind of put our cots into the center and under the tarp, and yeah, we were good. It is very wet and slushy out, and we're supposed to get another round of rain at like 11 or 12. So we decided that we're actually going to just slowly pack up and make our way out before that second round of rain comes, because the lake conditions are looking pretty slushy and a lot of standing water. So kind of want to just take our time and pull across the lake and get back to the truck. So that's our plan right now. We were both extremely ecstatic that we caught that fish, and super grateful to Tegan and Andy and Haliburton Forest for everything they've done, bringing us out to that other lake. We didn't catch an elusive Haliburton Gold Laker, but we did get that rainbow trout. It is, Ben just went out, it is so foggy out there. I can like see the fog rolling across the door of the tent. Cause it's like, I think it's like 8 degrees right now. So lots of melt happening.
Dogs blow on you.
We have packed up camp and we're ready to hit the ice and get back to the truck. The weather has been very interesting. It's super icy on our camp now, and getting back to the truck might be a bit interesting as well. But all in all, had an awesome weekend with Ben.
Oh yeah.
And huge thanks to Haliburton Forest, Tegan and Andy for taking us out to that other lake where we caught that rainbow. If you want to see Ben's perspective of this trip, check his channel out and keep in touch with all of his awesome adventures. Hit our website, campkitchenstore.ca, to check out some of our freeze-dried meals and other things that we have available. Make sure you subscribe to the newsletter to see what we're doing and what we're up to, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep up with our adventures.